to start, my mother found or knew where they were and cleaned off all of my Ninja Turtle stuff from 1988 to 1990. And so I'm looking at all of it, and I really thought I want to make a diorama that showcased my best parts of like my childhood toy collection, because I remember I collected these for the better part of time before Nintendo came out with the NES, and then I pretty much quit playing with toys. But my mom has kept them deep in my grandma's basement, and they're in pretty good condition, minus all the wear and tear from me playing with them. So obviously I might have had some favorites, because he's really roughed up. But I did not have all the pieces from these models, so I went and bought all of them. Most of them off of eBay, but I found a Facebook group that has a lot of cool people on it, and I said what I needed, and within that day I had multiple people offer to give me those for much cheaper than I would have got them on eBay. So that's really cool to me, and I'll be going back for more. My next thing I want to do is get all my Mousers. I always had a dream to get 100 of these little guys, get them all, wind them all up, and make them fight Splinter, and have Splinter doing a Neo kick with his cane, and kicking all these little guys' butts. So hopefully eventually I'll get enough to do that. I'm going to go at it pretty slowly though, so that'll be a future video or future me. But I just love this model. This is my favorite toy, I think, from that time period. So we'll get him fixed up eventually, and we'll get 100 of these and do his diorama. But for now, he's gonna go away for a little bit. Alright, so what I think I want to do is kind of move all these guys out of the way and start opening up packages. And I'll start explaining what dioramas I want to build with them and how I'm going to do it. So, I'll get a couple of these big boys out of the way. They're not till the end of the video anyways. Well, knock that off the table. So, I'll keep these guys in frame. I really like them. Keep the boys all out. Don't know where I lost Raphael, but he didn't come in the box my mom got for me, so I had to go out and buy another one, so I hope he's a little scuffed up with the rest of my pieces. Alright, this should be maybe enough space for the moment. So, start with the easy one. After I got all these pieces and cleaned them all up, my mom remembered that she had another little bag of it. So I went ahead and kept this sealed up, and I'm just going to add this to the unboxing. I've never done an unboxing video, so it's going to be interesting. So, I was most excited about this one because I didn't want to buy these, but I really wanted them. This is Splinter's cape, so I'll go ahead and add that to him. So that's his original one from that original figure, because if this came from my mom, I definitely didn't have 2 of these. So, I got Splinter's cape. I got Shredder's cape. There we go. I hate the way he stands, so we're going to do something funny with him in the diorama. But we'll add him over there. Let's see what else we got. This, I was looking for this. This is Killer Bee's other leg. See if we can get that on there easy. I got it. Alright, so we're only missing one more, and I think it's in one of these boxes. I'll sit him off to the side. Alright, so we got Mondo Gecko's skateboard, which I got his model. I'll probably be showing him off in different dioramas or different videos. But I used to use this on all the turtles. This was a really cool guy. Put that off to the side. And then some more pizzas for the pizza thrower. I ain't gonna bring him back on yet, but he'll be over here in a little bit. Alright, I want to get one foot soldier weapon. I'm not really positive how I want to display the foot soldier in the picture, but I'm gonna get I know I'm gonna have him in the picture with Shredder and Krang, but I only needed one weapon, and it was in that little bag, so I'm pretty excited about that. I was thinking maybe I'll put it in, hang him from the ceiling with Knucklehead, the little claw thing. Actually, I might have one. Yeah, with this. So I used to play with that all the time. You'd put a little thing in there, and it'd jump down, and it'd grab up turtles. I loved it. But yeah, I think that's what he originally came on, so... Mine's a little busted, so I might have to fix it if I want that, but I don't know if I'll have enough space in the actual little case yet. I don't have the cases yet. I think my mom's going to get it for my birthday. Alright, so had a little Ninja Turtles dress up. So obviously as a child I loved Mikey. I mean, I guess I loved all of them, but I guess I wanted to be Mikey because I thought he was cool and funny. Little turtle armbands. So, yeah, it must have been a 4-pack of these. Heck yeah. I don't know, man. I bet I could fit in this. I don't want to mess it up. Let's see, we got some Connects. Get rid of those. Some Legos. Little guns. That's a turtle toy. Heck yeah. I think that's from Terminator. I'm not sure what this is. Probably someone's cape, but I'm not sure yet, so maybe I'll figure that out later. Legos, missiles. I think this is from Slash, but I don't have his model. I wished I did. This is from Ground Chuck, which I'm definitely going to use him in another video. He's a red Minotaur. He looks real cool. Little Lego submarines. I think this is from Ray Fillet. I think it's a tongue gun for sure, but I can't remember whose it is. And this is either Bebop or Rocksteady. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit that on their models, though. I don't know if their belts have sword holders. So, I already have better weapons, so I'll keep it, but it's not going to probably be in the diorama. Alright, so that out of the way, let's get into some boxes. So let's get a nice cool one first. Got my old X-Job box cutter. Smooth little box cutter, so best thing I got from that place. And my little Best Friends Forever charm. One of my buddies got the other one. Alright, what we got? Some interesting wrapping. We got Smithsonian magazine. Oh. Alright, we got Boot the Foot. So this is to the van. Get that in a second. I like to use the magazines. I'm thinking about getting some cool magazines. Man, that's Michael Jackson and Thriller. Alright. Nothing else? Alright, let's put that off to the side. Heck yeah. So we got Boot the Foot. Let's get our turtle van out. So we had some of the original pieces. Some of them's a little busted, but looks like they'll lock in. And then this piece goes in here somehow. You can hear how squeaky it is. I probably like to play with it with water outside with the hose. Yeah, there we go. Heck yeah. And then those are for the bombs. So we'll have some of those. And this takes a rubber band. I don't have a rubber band right now, but I'll get it before I do the display. So that goes like that. And there's a little locking mechanism that keeps the door shut. Oh man, them stickers are wore out, man. I love this toy. I played with it a lot. Really not sure. I guess they stand on top of this and shoot this gun, but I never really understood it. It looks like a platform laser. And then I think this is this side. Is it? Which side is it? Yep. That's this side's mirror. Include that. And then it had a little laser gun. I think that's all I got for this, so we'll come back to that when I get more pieces. Let's see here. What's this? Tried to X out all the addresses. Like I said, I never did an unboxing, so man, tape the heck out of this one. There we go. Man, it must be a trend to use magazines now. I haven't bought a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, I love them flower colors. Yeah, this reminds me of my mom and my girlfriend. They love, or my wife, they love flowers. Here we get. Wow, what a coincidence. I actually pulled the one, and I didn't set that up, actually. I'm pretty surprised. So what we got here. So I got two more. I got I think it's Laugh Gas and Stinko. A little bit wore out stickers, but that's definitely vintage for you. And this goes with that, but we'll get back to that because I still don't have the other piece. Let's move him over here. Yeah. Sit Krang up. What do we got? Alright, this person used like butcher paper. Oh, never mind. They used a box too. That's interesting. Not really sure why you would do that. Oh well. Get in that box. Clean that up later for sure. Half a box. Oh yeah, I know what this one is. So I couldn't find Raph, so I had to buy them. So this is my brand new Raphael. Man, he's got some muscles on him. I guess they all have those muscles, but strong boy. Yeah, I couldn't pass this one up. It had his belt and his size, which I wanted all these pieces. So let's see here. It's weird. I played with them really hard as a kid, but now I'm trying to be as gentle as possible so I don't mess up the little belt nib. Man, they made these belts fit them real tight. Not a complaint, I guess. I would want my belt to be tight. But even as an adult, I feel like I'm going to break this thing. There we go. And when I have him in the display, he's going to be jumping out of the sidecar here with his size. It was funny. I used to love the lore of it. So he would Splinter gave him his size because he's so angry, and the size are a defensive weapon. They're supposed to block swords. So it's supposed to teach him how to use defense instead of using attacks. I think that's how that works. So sit him back there. What we got? Okay. How do I open this? Maybe with some sewing scissors to get some people mad at me. Don't worry, I sharpen them. Alright. I don't know what this is. Twisted liquid. So somebody vapes. Oh, maybe my piece will smell like blue raspberry. Oh my gosh, these were so hard to find. So this must have been one of my friends from my new friends from my Facebook group, because I could not find anyone to sell me this piece right here, this little laser gun, for anything under like $30. And this nice guy on the Facebook group I was on, he gave it to me. I can't remember how much it was, but it was significantly cheaper. And he even had one of the turtle-seeking missiles, which I was gonna say I only absolutely needed one, because I'm gonna display him hanging up in the second part of the display. So you only needed one. Man, they made these things super hard to get in and out. This is definitely for design purposes, not for pulling off and shooting all the time. Man. But I needed it to fill that hole so I could make it look cool. So I would... Actually, let's put his wings on and stuff. I think that's cool. Let me see here. I want to say this is how they go. Even if I'm wrong, I'll just replace it later. So I'm going to have him hanging in the second case. I'm going to have Mikey riding him. Oh no, is my second wing broke? Oh, I didn't even notice it was broke. It's alright. We'll get something and we'll stick it in there. Maybe I'll use, what do you call it, gorilla stuff. But we'll get that on there at some point. I bought something later, that's why I don't want to put that on there right now. But thanks for selling me this. This piece was giving me a really hard time. What we got here? I like the eBay tape. I guess they probably either Amazon stole it from them or they stole it from Amazon. Heck yeah, silver wrapping paper. Love this. Use that stuff for arts and crafts for sure. Oh gosh, this was hella hard to find. I ended up paying like quite a bit for it, way more than I wanted to. But this guy is so cool. This is my top villain for sure. And when I played as a kid, so he's real loved. Anyways, I didn't even know he had a second arm pad as a little kid. So, and then you had to make sure you got the right one, because I don't know if they'd fit on either side. I didn't want to take the chance. So, gosh, he does look so much better with both of these on. I was lucky because this little antenna part moves and comes out, and I wasn't missing that, but I am missing the little window here. I can only find it for either $125, and it was all scratched up from some dude on eBay, and then another person 3D printed them for 20 bucks, but they were like red, which I'm not sure why they decided on that. But for now, he's not going to have that little window, and I'll be seeking to find it later on. So, what do we got? What do we got here? Ooh, always good. Love bubble wrap. Let's see what it is. Oh, I actually messed up on this. I bought this. It's Rocksteady's belt. But then I looked at the model later, and I ended up already had one. So I guess if I start collecting these and trying to trade them off to my new friends, I might have this as an extra piece to trade. I'll set that off to the side. What's this? These scissors are much better on some of these packages for sure. Yeah. Feels like bubble wrap. Yeah, boy. I think it's weird when people ship stuff in really like thin packages and no bubble wrap or anything like that. Like, just asking to get it broken. Man, oh, heck yeah. So this is my other Facebook friend. This guy's awesome. I was looking for a couple of these pieces and just no one had them at all. So I definitely want a sticker for this. So this is one of Killer Bee's weapons that I didn't absolutely need it, but man did I want it. This is an 8-ball on a clear handcuff, so I'm not really sure what that's about, but I think he's supposed to be a convict. They never had an actual TV airing of this, which is really sad because these are really awesome pieces. I love the bright colors that they have on them. The purples and the greens is probably why I'm try to be so colorful nowadays. So that's awesome. Super happy to find that. I think he sold it to me for like 10 bucks, and the only thing I could find was $35. So that's sweet. And then I got another needle nose part. I wasn't gonna get this, but then I just happened to fall into my lap because this kind gentleman had a bunch of pieces I needed. So these are for other models I have that I want to do something with later. This is Baxter Stockman's like fly swatter arm thing, and this is Ground Chuck's hand cannon or handgun. I'll put those aside for now. And then this piece gave me some struggles. I could only find this piece for like $35, and this gentleman sold it to me for, I don't know, like 10 bucks or less. I was pretty stoked about it. One of the last pieces I found. So I'll set that aside for the moment. I'm always afraid to cut these and end up cutting the stuff inside of it. But, oh yeah. So, these are some of the parts I needed for needle nose. So, this is the other muffler. I hope it's the second one. Yep. So we'll get to that later. This is one of his guns. I don't think I needed all the pieces, but I could only get all these pieces if I bought the whole lot. So I bought it. But man, look how much better that is than the one I played with all the time. But I really like the played with, so I'm going to stick with it. I'll set that off the side. That's why I think I'm going to have a lot of trading later on. I know one of these boxes got a bunch of stuff because I bought a lot. So I'm waiting for that one. I'll be surprised if it's in one of the small boxes or packages because it was quite a bit of pieces. It's like 15 pieces or something. Oh, this one. This is the one I spent the most money on. But I had to have this piece, and gosh, was it hard to find this piece. So, I don't know where I lost it. But at some point, I lost Krang's other mitt, and I was very, very stoked to finally find it. So, I don't know how I'm going to get this thing in there. It's a challenge. I don't even know how I got this thing out as a kid. Ah, jeez. Look at that. Had to have that. He would have looked silly with just one hand, so. Oh, stand up. His hand made him top heavy, I guess. Alright, what we got? Alright. Oh, yeah. Make sure I got everything out of there. Cool. Alright, get out of here, needle nose. I'll figure out how to put your gun in your hand later. Alright, so I really was just looking for this one little piece right here. So this is the flag, which I guess I didn't need it too bad, but gosh, do I want to be complete and get everything I can for any hobby I'm in. So, heck yeah. Look how janky that is. But that's exactly what I wanted. And then, I didn't need these, but gentleman sold them to me for $2 a piece. Another friend on my Facebook group. So, I got a bunch of these. Heck yeah. We're gonna... I'll figure out how to put them all in. What I think I'm gonna do is I'll fill it up, and then I'll have a couple little clear pieces hold these up and make them shoot across the stage. I think that'll be awesome. Maybe have a couple of them on the ground that they fell out or such. Let's see, where does this go? So this goes right here. Man, I can see why I lost that. It just comes right out of there. So I have another piece for that over here. I don't know why, but I definitely don't think that goes there, but that was from another toy. I love these Foot Clan things. I love all the little picture memorabilia on them. Ooh, that's really loose. I'll probably have to do something about that, but I thought this was so cool when I was a kid. I know it makes a sound, and I remember the sound, so I hope that when I put batteries in this, it makes that specific sound, but I don't have size C batteries right now, so I'll have to go out and get those. Yeah, check all them stickers out. Jelly beans, garlic breath, anchovy guts. Sounds gross. What we got? Just a pipe for cheese. Danger turtle working men. Pizza gas. Yeah, and then I used to have these little strings on everything because I'd always try to hang them or pull them where they weren't supposed to be. So, let's set him off over here. I know I got more pieces for him. What do we got here? Alright, what we got? What is this? That's some ingenuity. I don't know what this piece is, but this is Amazon Prime. We got a matchup of stuff here. Oh, okay. Let's see what we're doing. Unique way to do that. I guess everybody decided Ziploc bags were the best because I thought about it before I even looked on the internet for pieces. What do we got? So this is Shredder's belt and Splinter's belt. I'll have to get back to them. Oh, I love Secret of the Ooze. I don't know what this is from, but man, I wish it wasn't broke. Oh, it's Tokar and Razor. I love that. Third Earth relics. That's pretty cool. I don't need that right now. Move that off the side. Alright, give me Splinter. Alright, let's see. I do not remember how to put this belt on, so what do we got here? Okay, so I assume straps around here. It's weird because this is absolutely not as tight as the Ninja Turtles belts fit them to a T. But Splinter and Shredder have like the tiniest waist. Maybe I'm supposed to have all this under it. Does that seem right? I don't remember. Maybe that's right. For now, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this here. Yeah, maybe that makes sense that it holds it down. It needs to be a little thicker. Man, I'm not good at pushing those down. Gosh, I'll break this nib. And these weren't too crazy expensive, but gosh. Come on. Get it all the way here and then have to buy another one because I messed it up. Okay. Sure that's gonna... Alright, that looks right. That looks right. Like, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna have him with the little bow and arrow. I don't know. I guess I haven't watched the Turtles in a while, but I don't remember him shooting a bow too often. But in my diorama, he is gonna, because I think it's cool looking. I have no idea how to get him to shoot this, though, because this looks really silly. I don't know, he's a kind of silly character model, maybe. I don't know, maybe he's got to hold it. I'll have to look up a picture on how he holds this thing. That's almost right. I don't know. I'll figure it out. This Splinter's got the biggest nose. I don't know if his eyes were always whited out. I'll have to look that up. Set him over there. Oh, what we got? I have no idea where to cut this. I always have a problem with these boxes for some reason. There we go. We'll just tuna can it. Sardine can. Good old bubble wrap and brown tissue paper. It really does look like a little sardine can. Alright. Okay. So, I didn't even know this had a seat. Oh, well, thank you. No, thank you. I looked for this for a little while, but yours is really nice looking. I wish it had the sticker, but I mean, I ain't got no seat, so this is better than that. Nice and pretty, though. Oh, I forgot to put Shredder's belt on. Hold on a second. Go back to Shredder. Gosh, I just hate his model, dude. He looks so wimpy. Like, he's got weird bushy eyebrows, tiny little features. He's got like a, I don't know, 2, 4, 6, 8, like 400 pack. I don't know. He's packing Cowabunga ribs. So, God, these belts are humongous. Why are these belts so big? I feel like I didn't get the right belt. Right? It feels humongous. I don't know. He's comic relief in the show to me anyways. Krang's kind of a bad guy, but he really ain't too intelligent either, but that's kind of the trope, I guess. They both think they're super geniuses, and they're both silly. So, that belt for sure does not fit him, so I'll have to look into that, why that's so big, but whatever. For now, that's what he's got on. What we got? Oh, yeah. Turtle stuff. Where's the thrower at? Alright, so, how does this clip in? Okay. So, I need to get this little clip out. Man, how did I break that? I guess I got a little saw. I like messing with creating toys. Maybe in the future I'll make my own Ninja Turtle, but so I got all these little neat toys for cutting up things and splicing them together with other stuff. Thank God these are just for display and not for selling, because they would be horrified of me sawing into pieces. I'm sure I've thrown this down the stairway at my old house for sure. So I used to play on the staircase all the time. A bunch of my dad's pictures in it, paintings. So I got to see them all the time. Heck yeah, looks nice. All right, so put that there, and then I'm gonna grab Donnie. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess Donnie and Leo up, but this is a hard shell Donnie. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get him to sit down, or a hard head Donnie. So what's he got done? Oh yeah, I need to put his thing on. Now, these are my original ones, so they're a little messed up, but I really don't want to buy new ones when I have the original nostalgia of them. So what I'll probably do, since these are messed up a little bit, is I'll just glue them down on themselves, not on Donnie. But I figured I'd put him with the turtle thrower, because on the original box art of the turtle thrower, he's riding it, and I'm pretty sure if there was a cartoon of it, I seen it, but I don't remember it. So, gosh, why are these belts always so difficult? Like, as a kid, I can't imagine me wanting to put this thing on. It's probably why they're never on them, and they always just held their weapons and walked around without their belts. But I don't know. I can't imagine when the design for these belts were happening that they would think that little kids that would have these toys would have any patience to take this belt on and off for any reason. So, I think it's cool that they're little rubber belts and not just, you know, like a piece of cloth. So, to me, it makes it way more desirable, but man, it's hard. It's like hurting my hands to get this thing on. I'm on the right way, I think. Yeah. Come on, man. I have to mess this thing up as an adult trying to get this sucker in there. I don't know if there's like a trick to it or what, but I feel like I'm about to break it. Probably some trick that I don't know. I surely don't know it as an adult. There we go. All right, we got it. We got it. So, surprisingly, I got both the little pegs, but like they don't reach the thing like at all. They're way off. I'm doing something wrong. I'm always afraid I got the wrong turtle for this, but it's supposed to go up some? There's like no way that's reaching that. Look at that. Like, it's ridiculous how tight that is. It's supposed to be like this? Oh, okay, I see. I did not priorly look at his box art because I had it, so seems like they pretty much have to go this way. Which is great because it looks like I broke it already, or back when I was a kid. So hopefully they're not supposed to be crossed in the back. But we got them. We got there. Surprised I didn't break these guys. They're so, the arm joints are so fragile. I think it's really weird, the design that the legs don't move, but whatever. I think I'm probably going to get some really nice articulating ones. I think they're, the new companies like Nico. I don't think I have any toys from them, but I'm going to probably get a set of the turtles and do stop motion with it or something, some silly art project. I'm thinking about making a lot of dioramas. I'm not sure if I should make him holding this. Maybe I do that. Yeah, let's get him to, he don't hold it like that too often. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I'll have him looking out at us. That'd be neat. And then just there. Yeah, so the second display is going to be Donnie here on the pizza thrower. Yeah, I'll try to get it where you can see his face. So I have him like that. Hopefully you guys can see that. So probably have him like that. Put this thing on again, and then above that I'm gonna have Needle Nose, and Mikey's gonna be riding him with his nunchucks out. So that's all that I'm gonna have, and then we'll sit him off to the side. He's done. Let's see what we got. Man, that one took me a minute to get Donnie all together. All right, some I don't know, that's kind of a weird material cloth. Some stuff. It says thank you, and it has a tiny, tiny picture of He-Man on it. I like that. I like that a lot. Which one is this? Ah, this is the really big lot that I bought. It wasn't that expensive, actually, for what all I think came in it. But I needed so many pieces when I first started buying them that I just had to buy this lot. So I don't know what all this stuff is, but I know there are pieces that I definitely needed. Yeah, I just don't remember ever seeing them use this, but you can see where it came off the weapon rack, and I mean, it's cool and all, but it's not their main weapon, so why would you care, you know? So I already have this, but it is, I'm gonna say it's Bebop's gun. Man, look at the difference in quality. It's like mine was definitely played with outside. Theirs still has a little bit of the sprue on it. I think that's cool. I'm going to go ahead and put that off to the side and give Bebop his sword. Or drill. I don't know why he has a drill, but I don't know, bank robbery or whatever he does to kill the turtles. Set that off to the side. Yeah, same with this. It's like it came with this weapon, but like no one ever uses it in the show. I'm gonna rewatch the show. Got a little DVD player of Ninja Turtles and the little turtle van that has the DVDs in them. So yeah, I don't know whose that is, but I'll have it for trade later. So I need a couple of these swords. I just got to figure out which ones. And then this is what I really bought it for. One of Mikey's nunchucks. Not broken yet. It's very close though. They made those things really weak and really breakable. So, oh gosh. The saran wrap was a nice idea, but man, I don't like it with these super breakable models. Hey, I can't imagine how these made it not in the case since 1988. All right, where's Mikey at? All right, so I got Mikey's. Yeah, I do. So I got Mikey's belt, but the hell are they thinking? Like, how is he supposed to just hang him out like this? Like defying gravity? Somebody said you can alternate it by going 1, 2, and then have him here, but still, that'd be a lot of bending. So what we're going to do is we're not going to bend him like that. We're going to make him swinging both of them and just standing on the seat. And hopefully the seat belt will keep him in. Oh my gosh. I love it and hate it how tight these are, because it pretty much becomes part of the model once you get them on. But man, I hate them. I ain't never taking these off again. Ever. Grab these. Hopefully I get these in the display diorama. So I'm gonna have Mikey riding Needle Nose, because I found out Needle Nose was a good guy. I mean, since he was never in the show, I really didn't know about him. I just thought he was a really cool model. He was one of the later models that my parents would have got for me, because I think he was made in the 90s, like 90 or 91, and all they made was these two models, and the box has them in the show, but they're not in the show, so I couldn't ever do that. So they're just genetically modified insects, but I guess they made one for the turtles and one for the bad guys. So usually in the picture on the box, Killer Bee is being rode by a Foot Clan soldier, but I don't want that. I want Bebop and Rocksteady to be in there, because they're some of the original villains, and I like those way more than the Foot Clan. But I do want to include the Foot Clan because he was one of the 10 original models from the 1988 release when Playmates had them. God, I'm like tearing these up, man. I hate these things. I couldn't dislike these anymore. So, welcome to my talking about how much I hate these belts. Oh my gosh, bro. Thank God Mikey's belt's already like jacked up, so I don't gotta worry about it. There we go. Man, I don't even know why I would have took those off. Or if when I got it out of the box as a kid, if I would have even cared to put these on or off. Look at that. You can't, like, Mikey's arm's so close to his body. Mikey's crazy, dude. He would have these things going. So we'll see how we get him hanging out on the bee. So he'll be going ham with those once I get him all put together. So we'll sit him here, maybe. I'm gonna order these little stands for these guys. We'll see if I can get him later. Let's see. So these little things are alright, little punching daggers. And the only reason I was happy to get one is because Raph's belt holds 2 size and 1 of these. So I'm going to put them on him, even though I don't know if I've ever seen him use it. I know I see him use throwing stars and such. Yeah, I don't know who these go to. They look cool, but I'm sure I either have that model sitting off to the side or I'm going to end up buying it, because I'm pretty excited about this nostalgia trip that I'm having. Man, these are in really good condition, and I don't know what they are. Look like they got like turkey fingers on the end of them. Not sure. Or power cords. And I'm sure somebody will tell me someday. Let's see here. I think this axe is from the like the Ronin, or the what do you call it? Like prehistoric looking medieval time turtles. I can get all those. I need that sword. Yeah, I don't know whose this is. Oh, I didn't know this came with a little throwing star. Ah, heck yeah. Man, these things, I probably lost those instantly when I got them. So, yeah. I have no idea what this is. I didn't really ask. I wasn't really looking for some of these pieces, but maybe I can trade them for the other pieces I like. And then I got, here's what I was coming in here for. Some swords. Got a couple swords here. I am not 100% sure which ones these swords belong to which characters, but I know that Leonardo needs his 2 swords, so we're going to get 2 that look alike and put them on him. Maybe I messed this guy's little belt up for sure. Man, this video is just going to be me trying to put these belts on these characters. Golly. Yeah, maybe I really want to see him with his swords and everything and belt on. Yeah. Oh well, you've already came with me this long. You're gonna see me do the belt thing. Hopefully, is it the last time? I think it's the last time. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut this out of here. I can't imagine people wanting to watch or listen to me struggle putting belt on. All these characters. Oh, no. Yeah, I got excited there for a second. Man, how's this paint lasted this long on this belt? Probably because I didn't play with it. That's probably why. It's in there. Kinda. My fingers are starting to hurt trying to get this thing in there. How'd I do with the last one? This thing. Yeah, I'm never taking these off again, but somebody's going to have to tell me a trick to get these in. Sure. Jesus. There we go. I think I got it. Alright. That's gonna be good. Alright. Same, I think it's the same theory. They just kind of go down here because they can't stretch across their whole back. Gosh. Why I'm struggling so hard to get these little knobs on. Surprised it lasted this long, man, because I'm being rough with this. And I know as a kid I would not have been gentle at all. So it must be that I didn't even play with these, with the shells or with the belts, because I would not have had this patience. I barely have this patience now. Like I said, my hand's starting to hurt trying to get all these belt knobs on. There we go. Heck yeah. Alright, we got it. So I messed up one of his sword holsters, but I don't think I'm going to use it. I think I'm going to use 2 of his swords. So I think these are his. I want to say they're his. Can't remember whose is whose. Maybe it's his. Gosh, do I have a picture? Let me see. Give me a second. I'll find out real quick. All right, quick check, and I got it. All right, so these straight swords are his. I haven't played with him in a while, so don't be mad. Anyways, I'm gonna have him, both swords out. I'm gonna have him riding on top of the turtle van, and they're gonna be headed toward fighting Krang. Heck yeah! I probably like this guy. Probably liked him a lot because he's all wore out. And his he just looks really cool with these swords hanging out. Probably why he's de facto leader. So we're gonna have him up there. Hopefully y'all can see that. And then one of these swords are Shredder's, I think. Can't remember if it's one of those two. It's probably this one. So I'm gonna have Shredder holding his sword. I'm not really sure how he holds his sword. Probably stupidly. Yeah, I'll just have him hold it silly, because I'm going to have him holding the ooze in the other hand, or the mutagen. So, set these all off to the side. I really like the throwing star. I think if I can incorporate that anywhere, I probably will. Because that's, maybe I'll have it going through the background really small. Alright, what we got here? It's one of the bigger ones. I know there's only 2 things left, so hopefully. Yeah, I'm kind of weary of eBay, but it's really the only place you can buy old vintage toys, well, at least that I knew of before the little Facebook group I joined. I think I got it. Millennial in me wants to say, hey, this is a nice box. I should keep this box. Man, do I not need more boxes. Not since Amazon. Alright, so this is... I needed a lot of pieces for Killer Bee and Needle Nose. So, good bubble wrap. I had to buy this big lot of stuff, even though I didn't need all of it. But I couldn't find the pieces. Ziploc bag says Dino Riders on it. So, like I said, maybe I'll start trading with people. All right. So what do we need here? I need this wing for him. What leg am I missing? I'm missing his back, left leg. Oh, I didn't know that was broken. I'm glad I don't need that, but that little tip is broken. That's Needle Nose's arm, so I don't need that anyways. And then they have this sitting on here weird, I noticed. These are the back legs, so because they tilt in a certain way. So gosh, I just love that model so much. But we don't need them. We just need this one leg so we can get Killer Bee's stance down. I'm gonna have him hanging up above Rocksteady. I'm gonna have him riding him. I'm gonna Bebop ride him. So I have both of his wings on already. So that's. Oh, did I get a second wing for him? That's not broken. I don't even know if I knew that I was gonna do that. That's so good, so awesome. So these were hard to tell what wings, which sides they were. So I just rolled with it and got them both. What's his thing? Which one does this go to? Okay, so I'm guessing his wings go here and here. So I lost one of the wings, so I had to buy this for the wing and that leg. Oh, maybe I grabbed the wrong one. Did I grab the wrong one? I can't remember if in the model, I think both the legs are going down. But I didn't have that one, so maybe they're going up. Oh well. We'll figure it out later, but for now, I'll just make this go kind of inward like that other one did. Maybe that's how he stands. All right, all right. That could probably be right. I think so. And then, so he's got, this is a new one, but I think I'll use mine. So, got that little green string on it that I love so much. Look how different colored those are. I wonder, I never really figured out what the printing is, but this has to be like one of the first ones. So I'm not sure. I'm really surprised, but I actually already have all these pieces. So I might have a lot of extra stuff, but I'm going to leave that green string on there because it's a big part of my childhood was hanging these on the ceiling and hanging these up and down the staircase. Gosh, that's hard to do. Why is that so hard? I think I got it. Okay. I'll make sure I got that on better later, but for now, I'll put that there. I think that does work that way. And we'll give him his little headlamp thing. Holy crap. I might need to soak these in water to get these things in here. Okay, I got a helmet thing on. Really not sure what that's about, but whatever. And we're going to have... Nah, that's what we're going to have. We're going to have Roxy on him. So, put him here. Gosh, that belt. Here's another me griping about these freaking belts. Gosh, can I just shove this under his legs? I'm not messing with this belt today. Anyways, we're going to have him riding this. Where's his weapons at? So we're going to have him with his gun. I don't know if it's like a machine gun or what. And his sewer shield, and I had to figure out which one was which. I'm pretty sure his is the one that has the indented little sewer thing on it. But I have both of the shields, I just don't know. One's Splinter, even though I don't think he uses it. Not Splinter, Shredder. I'm not sure I've ever seen him use a shield, but... Alright, so far, I'm going to have him riding that. It's going to look pretty neat. I have all his stuff already, so I have his gun. I can't remember what they called this thing, but it's just a chainsaw. But I don't even know how he holds this thing. Like that, maybe? And then a second thing, which of handcuffs, clear handcuffs, which makes me really think he's a convict. I have to go read his story again. So that's going to be at the top of my case. This is the top of case 1. So we'll sit that there. Yeah, that for sure would have been awesome to play with as a kid. And I can't even imagine how much fun I was having, but that's why I'm buying all these toys to relive those really awesome parts of my childhood that were filled with these toys. All right. Oh yeah, check this out. I got this other wing. I didn't even think I was getting this. I feel like it's this wing. It's just a copy of that wing, but I'm gonna trade it out because this one's like a little dirty and broken. I don't have to fix it. We'll just pretend that that's 2 of those wings. I guess I don't need to open this box yet. I got a lot to talk about still. So I didn't think I needed this because when I was younger I broke this part, but this came in there. So nicer purple, and that piece ain't broken, so maybe I can trade or give that to somebody that needs to fill in their piece. But heck yeah, so now we're going to clip this on. Remember how to do it. Yeah, man, I must have been a strong trying to get these things on there. It'd be really weird to try to not break this as a kid. Pretty sure I would not have. I probably would have just smashed it and hope it worked out. That's why it's all broke. An extra piece. Alright, so I got these mufflers because I knew that I didn't have one of them. So let's put those on. See, I like this. This is like a weird rubber. I don't know what this material is, but that's the material I like. my stuff to be made of. If their belts were made of this, which it probably is, just a thinner, harder version of it. Ah, look at that. Pretty neat, pretty neat. Alright. And then we got his little weapon, which I guess has to go in this hand. Which is fine, because it looks kind of neat like that. Alright, check that out. Alright, this is the piece. This is the piece that gave me some of the most trouble. I know I've said out a lot about pieces, but how's this go now? Alright, so this piece goes right here. And then this is supposed to be a windshield. It has some stickers, but this one didn't have them, but that's perfectly fine. I ain't too worried about it. I think that goes like that. Maybe it goes upside down. Yeah, it goes like this. Alright, so got his machine gun, his windshield. And I got a T for Turtles. I did not know he was a good guy. Kind of wild as a good guy, I think. But I do like the idea of bringing all the weird mutants into play. That's probably why I like the show so much. Probably going to have him facing this way, coming down. So he's going to be on top of the pizza thrower. So he's going to be here. And then I'm going to have, and I'm going to have to fix that later. I'm going to have Mikey riding on him. It's going to be something. So it'll probably be like that. And then I'll probably try to put something in there to make him hold his nunchucks up. I think that'll be pretty cool looking. Got about 1 billion of these pizzas. Alright, so how do I stand you up? Alright, we'll stand you right there. Looking pretty cool. Yeah, I can imagine my joy when I was opening these as kids. Or this pizza thrower. This pizza thrower, I can't wait to hear the sound of it. I don't know if it works or not, but if it does, it's going to bring me a whole bunch of joy. So, I'll do that at some point. So, alright, we got all them done together. Raph's going over here when we get to that. And then, pretty sure I know what this one is. Nice. We got air bubble packages. I didn't even need that, but I'm happy to get it. Alright, box. What do we got here? So, I wanted to put Bebop on the Psycho Cycle, which is what this is called, but I did not have all of the pieces for my Psycho Cycle. So, I was missing this little skull, which I suspected my father of borrowing because he loves skulls. But he said he didn't, so I'm gonna try to work this off there. Here we go. We're gonna take that, and then I'm gonna take this piece, and we're gonna throw this off to the side for now. Alright, we got a little bit of accessories here. So, don't need the little vulture, even though mine's a little messed up. I want to keep that. Sleazy Rider. Cut the cheese. We think that's funny here for sure. Alright, so I needed a second one of these. So this one looks like it matches mine the best. So I'll need the second one. Throw those off to the side. Alright, so these little guys go in here. Feel so fragile. I would have broke this as a kid. I don't know how these made it. I was not a soft child. So, put one there. Put one there. Put the little skeleton guy. Ah, perfect, perfect. So, then we put him on Psycho Cycle. I think that looks probably one of the coolest things that it had so far. And then this is a pull cord that goes in here and it rips and moves, and I'm not really sure why they thought they had to do even more, because I think there's a lot going on this already. But that's what all these toys were about, so I love that. So we're not going to have that in the picture. We're going to set it off to the side. All right, I'm going to work on the last one, which the last diorama, which is kind of crazy. So, I'll start with the turtle van. Open this up. I guess my piece works. Guess I don't need the rubber band. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to have Casey Jones drive this thing. And I'll just throw his tool bag in the back here, or his golf club bag. Made me want to get a golf club bag when I was younger. I think I got one when I was like 16 or something like that, and I kept a whole bunch of hockey sticks and stuff in it. I remember he made me want to play with a hockey stick even though I wasn't into hockey at all. I just like to go out and hit rocks with it. We'll set that in there. Kind of a generic model. I mean, his mask is cool, but he's got like another 4,000 pack like Shredder does. I wonder if he's got stronger. Looks like they kind of used the same model, but then threw a little vest on and gave him some hair. You know, maybe he's supposed to be older. They're all young. I guess he's probably younger than Shredder is. They did not make it easy for you to sit pieces in here for sure. Especially, like, they did not make these legs bendable in the slightest. I don't even think a turtle would fit in there too well. But you're going in there, Casey. I don't know. Gonna have to figure it out, brother. But I want this arm out the window. Alright, it's kind of working. So I want this arm to be able to hold his hockey stick out the window, or his golf club out the window. There we go. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. He looks really silly inside here, but that's just what we're going to have to go with for now. And then we're going to get April with her camcorder. I'm really not sure how she holds that, I guess like that. So we're going to sit her in the passenger seat, and I'm just thinking like the movie, the first movie or whatever, can't remember, where they, so it's like a mixture of when they turn this into the Turtle Van in the cartoon series, but also the movie where Casey Jones and April are sitting out on the front porch and stuff. Alright, I'm going to figure out how Splinter holds his bow later, but he's going to be right inside like this. And then I'll probably have some bombs. I think this only comes with 2 because it's supposed to drop this. So what I'll do is I'll probably have them going off the road, onto the road or whatnot, and I'll probably put some like flames on them or something, maybe some green gas or something, because Stinko makes me think of green gas. So probably have those rolling out, and I'll stick one in there. I think I'm missing a part of that, and I thought I had it. I'm missing the windshield thing. Huh. I don't know where I got it, but I'll get it back later. So I'm going to have Raph in here. I'm going to try to figure out how to make him stand in there. I can barely do it. I'll probably stick him back to the back of that, because in the box art for this thing, he's jumping out of this, and I thought, alright, I can handle that. So we'll have him jumping out of here. We got a Splinter in there. Close this up. Maybe I'll get some lights for in there so the Turtle Van's all lit up. And this is April's secret briefcase. We'll just put that in there. The stink bombs, and then we're going to have Leo up here. And yeah, I'll probably put some sticky stuff between them, but yeah, I'll have them like this. And then we'll move them over to the bad guys. So we'll move him out of the way. No. So I'm definitely going to have some stuff that sticks him down, but we'll stand Raph there. Put the stinky bombs. So I'm gonna have them running, and they'll probably be, Krang will be right here. And then I like the Krang that came in the little seat more. It's got the blue veins in it, but this is the original that goes here. I think I already talked about not being able to find this window, so someday I'll find that little window. It's I just don't want to pay $125 for it, so got all that. Got everything for him except that. So I got my hands, got little turny things with shoulder pads, and I'm probably gonna have, because he's just comic relief to me, I'm probably gonna have him sitting on Krang's shoulders like this. I'll probably make him like play the sword like a flute, because he's an idiot. And then I'm gonna put the mutagen right there. Another thing I'm gonna have to stick down because he has got the silliest legs. And then I'll probably have a Foot Clan maybe coming around the back here. Maybe I'll have him, I don't know, maybe Knucklehead. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sit. These are gonna be in his bag. I don't know if they'll be visible. And we're gonna have to go find out if I didn't buy one of the pieces. I got me some extra swords. All right, that's what we're gonna do, guys. Now I just gotta wait for my birthday. I'll get me some cases, and we'll look at getting that part. And yeah, we'll see if that thing makes the noise that I hope it does. Glue one of their belts down. I think it's his belt. We'll glue that down, and we'll go from there.